quote into the trust afterwards for Roger to...
Tell us something.
But he's still very much
Now it's shut for day.
Langton, the Kerne, over.
The stern line off. That's the first one on top on the bollock.
Yes, hello Langton, the Kerne. We're all ready to break away now from Sandon Half Tide. We're clear to come north, over.
Yeah, sure, we don't come.
Okay, we'll be on our way north for the Canada 90s right away.
Down on the left side.
We're off, your first point.
Langton, the Kerne, that's us through the Canada 90s now, thank you.
On board box. I haven't been officially issued yet. So
No, I was told to tell people to help themselves. But
oh, all right, help themselves.
I think your name's on the
Step
back.
will be on Ellesmere, but yeah, it's all, your name's on the pack.
Langton, the Kerne, over.
Can the attack going to come in and go hard down the east side, please?
Yeah, that's fine. I'm just in the Brocklebank now, so I'll be rounding the lock in the next 2 or 3 minutes.
Hello.
We've just entered the lock now.
Okay.
Where'd you
Right
want
up,
it?
right up.
Right, Chris, we're going to wait for the ferry now, so it could be about 25 minutes or so.
I started my working life on the Isle of Man Railway, steam engines. I was there for a while, and I got involved with this as something different from trains. And then over the years it changed. I left the railway and it became the main thing. A long time ago, 45 years ago. She still holds a few surprises, but yeah, we know pretty well. We've been having major hull work done in Cameleers. They've replaced a lot of steelwork under the boiler and the bunkers in the area where all these type of ships go. And it will extend its life now for 30 years. So we still got work to do in other areas of the hull, but that's the main. We had to lift the boiler out to do this work, so all the valves came off the boiler, we took all the valves off the boiler, overhauled them all, put them back when the boiler went back in. We've done a lot of mechanical work on pumps and the engine link well we've been during that downtime period. You know, old machinery, there's always something. But yeah, she's so far she's been behaving very well. This is Kane's main engine. It's built by WVV Lidgerwood in Coatbridge in Scotland. She's 300 horsepower and she's a steam triple expansion engine. Hand reverse, this is the reverser. We're in a head at the moment, and to go into the stern, pull it back down. As soon as you've got there, they know what to say, back again. There you go. This is the throttle which supplies steam to the engine, varies the speed. This is the impulse valve which supplies steam, high pressure steam to the low pressure cylinder to allow it to turn over if it's stuck on top dead center. The orange item here, that's the condenser. This is a condensing engine. The boiler feed it arrives at the engine as steam. It passes into the condenser. On the outside of tubes, inside the tubes is seawater, which cools the steam, condenses it. It's then pumped out of the condenser by the air pump, fed to the boiler feed ram pump, and it's pumped back into the boiler. All the pumps for this action are driven by the main engine, the cross beams here. GS pumps, general services, we can pump everywhere to everywhere with that. We can pump water to the boiler, we can pump the bilges, we can pump everything with those. We have two, in case one's failed. Now the valves, that's the discharge chest, we feed water to that and then we open the valve to direct it to where we wish it to go. Now this engine is 103 years old, it is the original engine that was fitted. And the size of the cylinders is 10, 17 and 28 inch and 18 inch stroke. Now, interestingly, the wear on the low pressure cylinder is only 30,000th of an inch over size in 100 years. You know, so that sums it all, doesn't it? This port was very busy in Kerne's heyday. She used to tow 4 barges. The other tugs they had, the small fleet, they only used to tow 3. Kerne had an extra body, there was 4-man crew, and he used to tow 4 barges. So it was very busy. We used to in and out of the docks here. I mean, handling was very different in those times. No containers. But yeah, she was busy. She was laid up in 1971, and we negotiated with the company and we bought her. The £25 above what the scrapman was going to pay, and we got it. So there were some younger people now to come involved so that they can carry on what we've got.
Mersey VTS, the steam tug Kerne, over.
Steam Tug Kerne, Mersey VTS.
Yes, good morning to you, Mersey. Bottom level in Langton now. We'll be leaving very shortly for Eastham Locks. We have 12 persons on board, over.
departing Freestone with 12 persons on board. Thanks, Tim. Tug Kerne. Have a safe trip up.
Many thanks, Mersey. Give you a shout at Bromborough Boy.
Hello Paul, we swapped over now. Cheers, Tony.
Yes, it's now RCC 22 outbound. Roger, thank you.
There you go. Come off now. If we can get the lid up.
This will be on YouTube.
Is this product placements, is it?
Yeah. We'll be going to C22 to carry out work. First VTS need a progress camera and going to do some work at C22. That's all. Understood, thanks.
After putting that on saying 30,000 miles on this engine.
Well, it's probably about 30 years or so ago. I'd been on it before when it had been to the Isle of Man, which is where I live, in the late 70s. And then I came to a steam party in 1984 and we had a trip on it. And then I came the following year. But then in 1986 I came over and stayed with Chris, who's the chief engineer on the Isle of Man. And he worked on the Isle of Man Railway, which is where I live. And it was for one of these steam party dues. And that was the first time proper trip and getting involved. And over the years, you know, I've had it back to the Isle of Man a few times for various things I've organised, and then whenever I can do a trip, I'll come over and do some work on it. That's what I do. So we're now at, where are we now? 2016, 30 years on, and some of the same people are still here. Regular trips, a little bit less hair, a bit older. But, so yeah, I'll be doing most of the shoveling today, I suppose. Obviously there's different type of boiler to an extent. I mean, most railway engines, other than the Festiniog in North Wales with their ferries, don't have more than one furnace or firebox. It's also it carries a lot more water than the average steam engine that I've been used to working on, so it takes a minimum of 3 days from cold to get it into steam and bring it up nice and steady. But no, I mean the principle's the same. You have the fire, the heat from the fire goes along the furnace top, comes back through the boiler through the smoke tube, smoke goes up the funnel. Obviously on something like this there's no forced draft. So like with a railway engine or a traction engine, you've got the exhaust steam going up the chimney and chuffing's going on, and that's drawing the fire. But on here it's just natural draft, because the exhaust steam, by the time it's gone through the third cylinder, just goes into the condenser, and then is condensed. The water is condensed back to water, the steam's back to water, and pumped back into the boiler, so it recirculates. We keep a log down when we should make an estimate. Today will be 3/4 of a ton. And the whole trip, 4 or 5 tons.
Morning, yeah, just what else report at the moment? Good morning, pilot. We're magazine bends now. We're okay to get through the bottleneck. And me is that side of it. Yeah, you certainly got time to get through the bottleneck. Probably talking in Spain area, I'd imagine. That's fine. Red to red, okay with you.
I've got to go forward, Phil.
Okay, sir.
Thank you.
Yeah, right there.
That's fine. Cheers. Whether the ship's all laid off here, whether the...
Oh God, yeah.
Yeah, roughly there. Have a midship timber head will do. Right, bring the slack in, Phil. Make that fast.
I'm just in full time.
Oh yeah, the boat lift.
Yeah.
Because they're all telling us that, you know, visitor figures are not doing so well. We're looking forward to Daniel. I don't think coming next year. Next year.
It's always so good.
Do you mind if I take it here now, Melissa?
No.
We'll go later on. We're just going into the Weaver now. Thanks very much. I hope you enjoyed that.
I did.
Waterman, Marshall. Well done.
Okay, that's all understood. Thank you.
Thanks for your assistance this afternoon. Much appreciated.
Yeah, Chris.
Right, okay, I'll transfer it over there.
So you're discharging overboard now, just running it straight through?
Yeah, now I've got it, so it should be now Not yet, but once we this area here with the boys now, we're okay. We should be at least about 24 foot here, I think.
29.
Yeah.
Okay, bring him out, Melissa.
26. 5. 26.
Yeah, you could do. You can start it up now, yeah.
23. 20. 19. 16. 15. 13. 11. 11. 10. 10. 10. Coming down to 8. Coming down to 7. 7. 7. 8. 7. 7. Steady.
Okay, stop it now.
Interesting.
Okay, that's fine, Melissa. It should go deeper now.
16.
Yeah.
17.
That's a cast of
That's
thousands
right.
here. And then I go forward as well.
You the apprentice today, Nigel? No, but where we're planning on mooring.
All right, Phil, let that go.
Yeah, Right. It would be ideal for our upper back deck to use that. Need me in there as well.
Okay.
Here we come then.
Thanks, man.
Ford Escort that's just run over with the years cold, you know. Regularly come off that bridge, don't they? Yeah.
No one really is historic, but it's got that.
Right, start your plants up now, Bob.
Get to sit something in that motorway as well. We've informed Duck that you're on your way.
Thanks, Sutton Weaver, thanks for that.
Did he come up on the bow? Did you hear him toot, Nige?
I heard him whistle on his horn.
Yeah, on the bottom.
I'm flying. Duck, I'm
I think she'll go through.
Three, four,
Oh, deep now, yeah.
yeah, 5.
Okay, I'm surprised you got through that then.
What's it now?
6, 4.
All right, Bob, knock it off. Give yourself more rope to flick it, that's it. That's it, got it, well done. Yeah, okay.
.7. The auxiliary pump on. The electric pump and a generator.
Paul! Look for some slack. Pull the back through the